We're still gonna extend that beautiful song by Luanda Kokwana, one of the East London, musicians. But for now, let's just welcome you here. And yes, you're at the right spot, the right radio station. This is Jazz outside the box, your space for sonic engagements. I am with you. My name is Zuko Yigi, and I trust you're having a great time wherever you are. Either you've tuned in or you're watching live from YouTube or Facebook. But yeah, you where you gotta be, especially this time. So Wednesday, it is that particular time where we gather around the fire and really, indulge in the great sounds that you know are enunciating from the whole jazz spectrum, or should I say, jazz um, arena, particularly South African jazz. So here we are, and we engaged. We are ready to take you with us on a beautiful journey. Our guest is here already. I just wanted to tell you that we're about to start. We've started already, and we've been playing you like great sounds. We opened with a beautiful song by Anders Gade entitled Danzane. And after that, we played you a beautiful song, which was Zim Zim by Bokani Daya. And after that, we played you Ye Blues by Luanda Kokwana. And now we're going to play you a very nice song, and we are hoping you're going to enjoy. Just sit back, take that book, drink that wine or that coffee or water. Just recline, relax. We're going to have a beautiful conversation. I did promise you that today, or this evening rather, we're in conversation with Theo Mgaza. He's here already. But for now, let's play with this tune and then we start the conversation. See you soon. Okay, I see that the technology is doing other things beyond our control. Then let's play you what the technology is prescribing for us. Okay. I did tell you that he's here in studio with us already. His name is Gaza. A lot of you who have been following his journey, will remember that he started as a very tiny boy. Now he's a man who's grown and who's gained some muscles, not only physically, but only musically speaking. And this evening, I'm joined by Gaza. He's one of the beautiful um, jazz musicians we're blessed to have in this space we call East London. And this evening, he's here with us, and we in conversation with Gaza. And this is one of the beautiful nights to remember. Gaza, good evening, and welcome to KNR Radio, according to you, a space that is called Jazz Outside the Box, Moloput.
Oh, Molo Bawa. Thank you very much for having me on the show. Good evening to everyone. Abamameleyo. Molweni nakuni.
Yeah, man. People have been waiting to listen to you, and actually, people have tuned in already. There's some likes online, and yeah, people are sending some messages. We've got Talwando Velem. Yeah, I'm listening. Your show today in in Eastern Cape, Ekonge. Okay, he's listening from Ekonge. And then we're having Sabelo here as well, sending beautiful messages. And then we're having Zintle as well. They're sending beautiful messages that they're with us. Theo, perhaps we need to start it by maybe you taking us through a journey. I am one of the people that have been um, privileged enough, should I say, to watch you grow. And I can talk about events where I've seen you even before we started sharing the stage together, but I do not want to get into that. But how would you describe yourself? How would you introduce yourself to the public, particularly to people that do not know you?
Oh, I know. I am Theo. Um, my igama endazalwa ngalo Hlumelo. Hlumelo Ngaza. I'm a young man from EPE. As a EPE, Motherwell, and I started being a lover of jazz at a very young age, and now like kwenzeka into endingayicingelanga, because khange ndicinge ukuba at 19 years old ndizobe ndilapha kule level ndikuyo.
I see.
So yeah, like ndikhule ndimamela jazz, and I think I got that from albums umakhulu wam eqhela uzimamela. And then yandikhumbuza bana I had an uncle that used to play the saxophone and that. So I started up being inspired. Yeah, well, until at the age of 12, I got back again ekumameleni umculo, and I started out ngomamela nje uMoses Moleleko.
Okay.
And then I started reading his story, and I liked his approach. So from there I went to Brazil, Simnawana.
Yeah.
And then it all started there, because from Simnawana I started to know other artists, such as like John Coltrane and Charlie Parker.
I see. You know, when I had a brief conversation with your grandma, I think it was in the evening where we were playing a gig, Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
And she told me about a time where you used to take straws, like mimic, horn players. And in your mind, you were playing a horn already, and there were sounds that you would really produce from that straw. And she's one of the people that really, painted a beautiful picture of how you started out. And it is important. It is quite interesting that you're mentioning her right now. What do you take? What do you remember? What do you have to say about Umakulu? Because I see her as that person who was very instrumental in really giving you all the great tools towards assisting you to be this musician that you are becoming.
Yeah. Like I udlalile indima. Like she used to even take me to gigs.
Okay.
She was my transportation. Even if I would go to rehearsals and stuff,
Yeah.
she would take me there. So she even now she's the biggest supporter.
Yeah.
She's the biggest supporter, and even my mom, they are biggest cheerleader. Even the whole family, my whole family.
I see.
Yeah, they got my back, but Granny, number one.
Cool. She's the number one supporter.
Yes,
I remember. I mean, there's a lot of stories I have about your grandma, because this other time we were doing a gig. I think it was a gig by Health, and then so we were finishing quite late, and then she called me, and I mention these things because, in as much as you're my little brother, I keep reminding you that I'm old enough to be your father.
always.
But it's been a great journey, man. And what is it that really? I mean, you could have been, any musician who pursues any genre, but you chose jazz. What is it? This kept you glued to this genre?
Hey, jazz is not like any kind of genre. Like jazz, you can even listen to jazz when you are stressed,
Okay.
when you have emotional problems inside. It can actually heal you.
Yeah.
Yeah, jazz music can heal the soul. Like I'm speaking from experience because even even if I'm stressed at the moment, but
Yeah.
as soon as you switch on a jazz song, I will dance to the beat because it speaks to my soul and stuff.
I see.
So that's what kept me glued to this music because this music speaks to the soul.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as a young person, born, raised in East London, and how would you describe jazz? How would you define jazz in ways that really, mean so much to you? Beyond what jazz has been described to be, by a lot of people. But according to your language, according to your experiences, and what you have, grown to see jazz to be, how do you relate to this monstrous and monumentous, genre?
I relate to the genre. Is that the question?
Yeah, that's the question.
Okay, how do I relate to the genre?
Yeah.
Okay, I relate to the genre because um uh, even you can take
Yeah.
one song
Yeah.
in arranged piece, you see,
Yeah.
and you are first going to see the first section, the intro, and then there's the middle section, and then there's also the last, the outro, when you see an arrangement. So it's like when you are writing a book. It's like when you're
Yeah.
writing a book, you first write the intro and stuff, and then there's the climax and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like a song.
Mm.
So I relate to jazz music because um when I am listening to a song, I see the story already. It's telling a story.
Wow.
Like it's telling the story of the black people, you know,
Mm.
be- because to be precise, this music also reminds me of umombelo,
Okay.
the rhythm. And
Yeah.
so I think that's the part that reminds me of black people. That's why
Yeah.
jazz people, I mean, jazz music
Mm. Mm.
is for me because I'm black. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's play this. There's some messages coming through our lines, and we're gonna read those as time progresses. And I just wanna play a song, maybe or two, and then after that we're gonna delve into these questions. They directed to you, not Gum,
All right.
and it's gonna be a beautiful conversation. And we see you guys, and we really appreciate your love. And yeah, we are with you. Thank you so much for staying with us. And siyabulela. If you've just joined in, you're listening to Jazz Outside the Box, your space for sonic engagements. We just played you a beautiful song by Begum Seleko entitled "Dear Time." So we have a beautiful message message from Papa Mamngandi, and let's just dive into it. We still encourage everyone else to send us messages. And Theo, this one is directed to you.
All right.
Hey Theo, bruh, I hope you are good. How come you are so devoted to an instrument at such a young age? How has home been instrumental in making you this person? Share with us your earliest memories of this music and how you got hooked. What did you see and who did you hear? Paint us a picture from Papama.
Mm. Yeah, inspiration came from my uncle who used to play jazz. Um, and it was hearing of how he used to work as an artist, and even in the family, he was known to be the humor sekela.
I see.
So I was inspired by him. Then I decided to join this kind of thing, this music thing.
Yeah.
Um, and then um, being taught by him, it was what helped me being
Yeah.
taught the basic stuff. But I was never focused in those things at that age because
Okay.
I was young, very young.
Yeah.
So I c- I started being very much interested in music when I was 12 years,
Okay.
12 years, 11, around about that time.
Yeah.
I started being interested. So I took the saxophone,
Okay.
and then I started practicing the scales and all of those things. So,
Just to chip in, sorry man to disturb. So this saxophone, like
mm.
who did it belong to? Like Yaega Bani and
The story of the saxophone is
yeah.
funny because they used to be a mate of mine called Bongani,
Okay.
and then I told by that time I didn't have a saxophone, but I
Okay.
could play it.
Okay.
So I told him, no, I can play the saxophone, and then
Okay.
he offered that for gift and all this stuff.
Okay.
So he offered to give me the saxophone.
Yeah.
So it was second hand.
Okay.
I got it, but then it was very very shiny,
The
and
the same Bongani I know.
yeah, and it's a Johnson saxophone.
Yeah.
See, and it's very expensive to get it.
Yeah.
So he just gave me the saxophone, and then it all started there
Wow.
because when I didn't have the saxophone, I used to play gospel. I used to
Okay.
play gospel gigs, and on those gigs, I used to use the trumpet.
Okay.
Yeah, so it all started there, the practicing and um, the journey of playing the saxophone. It started there.
So a lot of people um the first time I saw you, you were playing a gospel gig at Guild Theatre. I think there was something you're playing alongside with Squara,
Yeah,
and then this other guy from I forgot his name from Gqeberha, and Mandisi was on piano, and some other guys that were doing the music, and it was quite a beautiful thing. And I would hear a number of instrumentalists, speak fondly of you and how excellent you were until we would play, a gig together. But it is always fascinating to me, like as someone who did not necessarily have that musical background at a technical level, but you would, pick up a trumpet, cornet, and then you also pick up a saxophone at the same time and still play them, in a very, special way.
Mm.
And perhaps Papa Ma's question really comes from that space where you're like, but how were you able to do it? Sometimes I know it's one thing to have reference, but it is one thing to have sets of tools and an enabling environment, um, in terms of resources and whatnot. But how well, your story, man, is quite interesting. And
Yeah, and then I went for
okay,
lessons. Then by private
private lessons.
lessons. Yeah,
Okay, where?
Harmonious School of Music.
Okay, here in East London.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I used to go there for lessons,
Okay.
and then I was taught to read.
Okay.
I but I taught myself how to read. Let me not lie. I taught myself how to read.
Yeah.
Read, but they taught me how to play the chords and stuff and
Okay.
different keys, how you can approach music,
Okay.
all those technical stuff that you
Okay.
need to have
Okay.
a good sound. But then I had also my spare time.
Okay.
That's what I needed.
Okay.
Only myself. I go to a room, private room,
Yeah.
then I take out my horn and play. So that's only what I needed
Okay.
because I had an instructor
Okay.
whom I could ask if I'm going the right path or not.
Yeah. Okay.
So there was only one thing I needed: a room or a garage, because I used to practice at my home in the
Yeah.
garage.
Yeah.
So it started there. But my instructor played a good role,
I see.
in grooming me and in mentoring me, showing and also motivating the motivation. Um, it did it for me because I needed the motivation,
Yeah.
because by that time I couldn't even play that well.
Okay.
But that guy would always tell me, "No, you're doing great, man." Even if I know that ish I didn't play well in this one,
Yeah.
ish.
You'd encourage you.
Encourage me to go on, like
I see.
focus, go on. And that's what kept me going, practicing, also checking out these guys who can play well,
I see.
like Charlie Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in East London, of course, there's a number of um, musicians, who are excelling. You have the likes of Luanda Kokwana, you have the likes of Sakilis Mani. You've got there's quite an array of players that you can reference, but your journey is not necessarily confined, to those people. You have a very peculiar journey that highlights different influences, how you came about exploring this whole thing. And now looking back, who has been your reference, to getting you where you are now?
A reference.
Yeah.
Um, like who got me to where I
Yeah,
am.
musically speaking. So a lot of people always have like, okay, I'm here because I've been, looking at this particular, musician,
Oh,
and he's been my guide, towards,
oh,
attaining all these sets of skills and tools that I have. And but who's been that, particular musician in your life?
I would go for Huma Sekela.
Okay.
Huma Sekela is the guy for me because ish, Ryu, he would do it because he would matter. I remember in the 60s, there was an album I used to listen to.
Okay.
It was a live album.
Okay.
It was maybe 1966, but I can't remember the name now. Like by that time, then he was playing bebop, straight bebop,
Okay.
and that's when I started realizing that no, this guy, he's good.
Yeah.
Because I grew up listening to Huma Sekela, um, Happy Mama,
Yeah.
those kind of,
Your mainstream type
yeah,
thing that was
mainstream.
being popularized in South Africa at the time.
Yes. So I didn't know that Huma Sekela could play this kind of
Yeah.
stuff Charlie Parker would play,
Yeah.
but I heard that album and then I decided, no, this is my guy.
Yeah. Yeah. And fast forward, so we're doing teaser this year, and you happen to play for um that that Huma Segela's sister,
Mm,
and she came to East London to do the whole book launch and conversations during teaser. Just how was that feeling and the whole experience?
that experience was nice because I didn't first thing is that I didn't even rehearse for that.
Okay,
Didn't
but did you know, like, did you get the brief that you're going to be playing for such an esteemed,
Yes,
you know,
yes. Yes, I got a brief that it was going to be a book launch.
okay,
So I just practice a little at home, practice. But my usual stuff that I usually practice.
yeah,
Then I came there and then I realized, oh yeah, this is Mamu Barbara. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So a song just came up in my head. There's a song by Huma Sekela. He recorded it in the 60s called Udwi.
okay,
And then I decided, no, let me play this song for her. And she was very impressed. Like, she was
yeah,
very impressed. And she promised to even write a motivation letter to Manhattan's foundation.
yeah,
Huma Sekela's foundation in
yeah. The
Manhattan's.
scholarship.
Mm.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna talk about your dream. We're gonna talk about the concert that you're playing tomorrow, and we see you, Sabelo. We see you, Joyce. Bugani. Joyce is saying this is very inspirational, and Sabelo is saying this is an interesting story. Yeah, there's a number of them. Let's play music, and we're gonna extend to this conversation later on. Beautiful people, I hope you are still having fun, that you're still enjoying this, and let's catch up later. And yeah. if you're listening for the first time, this is your space where we discuss music and everything around it, particularly jazz music. And this evening, I'm in conversation with Theo Mgaza, and your channel is Jazz Outside the Box, your space for sonic engagements. And your host is Zuko Yigi. We're broadcasting live from East London studios, and we are hoping that you are as beautiful as the messages that you've been sending. It's been beautiful. We really appreciate it. And we see all that you guys are sending. Tandem Kolozana just sent a beautiful one as well. And we've got so many of your way to Ovuyom Dengi, we see you. Zianda Yiki, we see you. Sabelo Sabeta, we see you. Sandra Nodumda, we see you. Vuyokazi Ncabecha, we see you. Malanga Mutelo, we see you. Lesimole Hlopane, we see you. Everyone is being celebrated, everyone is being appreciated. Beautiful people, we thank you for all the love and beautiful messages that you keep sending to us. Yes, we are still engaged. We are still having that beautiful conversation. And your guest is Theo Mgaza this evening. Theo Mgaza, so it happens that tomorrow you're playing a beautiful concert, and a lot of people are so looking forward to it. And I've been seeing a number of posts, a number of messages, from your mother, from your friends, from people who've been following your music that are so looking forward to the concert. Man, what are you giving your people tomorrow?
Oh, I'm gonna give my people a journey that's gonna take them to another world. A world that is full of adventures. Yeah, tomorrow, people are up for a treat.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be nice. I can't even wait. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna read something here. A lot of people, upon publicizing the ad about tomorrow's episode, and have written, and then I'm gonna read the first one. Theo has a dream. His dream is to go on and study overseas like the masters did. We will rally behind Theo Mgaza's dream. At just 19 of age, he is blowing his own horn and blowing up stages all over Buffalo City. Nothing fascinates me more than the story of his organic evolution. The boy is a pure natural. His mom tells the story of how he would always prefer a jazz record playing in the car from a very young age. Yep, Theo had that uncle who loves jazz and happened to keep a few jazz records around. Little did they know that the little maestro was taking it all in. The boy's phrasing and expression is amazing. You'd wish he would spend some time with the Uncle George Wenner and Bramonk Mulelekwa. In fact, he does need to connect with them sometime. But you also mustn't waste the boy's time. He is destined for the global scene, and that's a fact. Since the advent of the Hugh Masekela Foundation's Manhattan Schools Trail, dreams like his have suddenly become remotely possible to fulfill. I pray we bear witness to the revelation that is Theo's dream. And it so happens that the concert is entitled Theo's Dream.
Yeah, yeah. The concert is entitled Theo's Dream because yeah, that's my dream. I wanna go study abroad.
Okay.
I still wanna study, and I still want to go deeper into this thing
I see.
of musicianship, and I still want to mentor some people. I still need to teach
Yeah.
some people, and I need to be a role model soon for other coming up artists.
I see.
So I must do what I'm supposed to do, which is be straight to true to who I am,
Yeah.
and focus on my path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dream is going to happen because there's a lot of people that are really rallying behind that dream and who are making sure that it needs to just happen. And one of the things that I appreciate about you is you always showing up and your eagerness to really show the resilience and how you want the entire dream to be fulfilled. Let's watch the time, and we hope through your efforts and contributions, the dream is going to be fulfilled. But to people who'll be attending the concert tomorrow, what are you saying to them? Like, what should they expect?
They should expect a lot of fun,
Okay.
and as I said earlier, they are in for a treat
Okay.
because the songs on the repertoire um, are kind of new songs.
Okay.
We're gonna focus on new songs, and it's gonna be another vibe.
I
Like
see.
yeah, it's gonna be another. It's gonna be like we're in Birdland.
Oh man, that's beautiful. And care to share other details about the concert? I think people
Okay.
man, there's a number of people, will be there. Like they've been watching you, they've been, in support of your dream, and tomorrow they'll be there to watch how this whole thing, comes, together.
Okay, so the venue of the place is called the Legends Creative Hub.
Uh-huh.
It's at Berea. It's but I forgot the exact address.
It's 42 Stewart
Yeah,
Drive. No, it's
yeah,
okay. Once people search Legends Creative Hub,
yeah,
it's gonna pop up.
yeah. It's a nice space. It's a nice space for people to chill and have some good spare time of their own, and
Yeah.
it's a place where you can um leave your problems in your car, or if you can, you can leave them at home.
Oh, yeah, I
But
see.
it is the place where you experience serenity. Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
when you go to that place, you 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 become you are welcomed by the warm spirits that are around the place. So it's a nice spot. So go
Yeah.
check it out, people.
Nice. He said it, and by the way, the note that I read you guys was from SA Jazz MC, and but his real name, let us blow the cover, is Papa Mamngandi. And then we have another one, which reads, "Here is Theo, the Achebe reader on sex. It is his gig at Legends on Thursday night. I already want to call this evening Antheles of the Savannah, after Achebe's last novel, which Theo and I had a good chat about. Theo is talent. This message is from Tandem Kolozana."
Oh wow.
So it happens that you also like a reader of Chinua Achebe.
Mm.
We're gonna touch on that. Let's just play, you know, some music, and yeah, and then we will touch base on that, and we towards the last segment of the show, and we hope that wherever you are having a great time. It's either you are trying to sleep or you unwinding through that beautiful coffee or that glass of wine, water, or anything that helps you relax beautifully. Anyway, we're only agents to drive you towards spaces of endlessness where you just enjoy who you are and explore whatever that makes you relax beautifully. So now we're gonna play you some music, and we hope you are going to enjoy it. Let's do it. that was Dumza playing us Lengoma. It's a beautiful project where he features the likes of Sisonke Konti, Luanda Kokwana, and Skade, and Andile Yenana on piano. It's such a beautiful project, and Jimmy Mgwadi on upright bass. And before that, we played you Unongoma, where Linda's Kakane on tenor sax is featuring beautiful vocalist whose project is gonna be out soon. That is none other but Paras Dlamini. He's no stranger in East London's platforms. He's been here several times. He's played Mtiza. He's played, the activation of Mtiza, where we celebrated the International Jazz Day, and has been, part of the ensembles that have been showcasing at Blue Lagoon, which is another invention which takes place every Saturday and Sundays between 3 and 7 p.m. So, yeah, that's a beautiful record entitled Unongoma. We are now towards the tail of this beautiful conversation with Theo Mgaza, who's been with us and who's a lovely guest this evening. And we've been talking all things about, him starting out, where he is now, where he's going. And tomorrow he's playing a very beautiful concert at Legends Creative Hub. It's an invention that is foregrounded by Jazz and Pizza Thursdays, which is a curatorship program by Sinto and Sin in collaboration with numerous players, Spaza Pizza, Sbu Music, Lunga Gueva, Gary Ndlovu, Vuyo Mjindi. Man, it's a number of creatives you could think of that share the same dream of really, making East London a creative hub, making East London a sustainable creative ecosystem. And I can tell you this is a legacy project which will outlive anyone. So tomorrow we're playing Theo's concert, and it's gonna be beautiful. And let's go there in numbers. Let's support him and support everything that's gonna be happening there. If I can paint you a picture, House 87 is also doing something tomorrow, and on Friday. I'm not sure if this weekend we've got anything, but Saturdays and Sundays, there's always something happening. Blue Lagoon between 3 and 7. And that's a space where you can go and celebrate, where you can go and enjoy this jazz music thing. We're going to be here, and a number of spaces are opening up soon. So tomorrow, you know that you got to be there. You got to be there. You got to go and listen to the great music. And now we are about to sign out, and then let's play you one song before we reconnect noTheo and asinikeze umphako wasekhaya. Phambi koba sihambe kodwa ndimkhulule. I just want to play this song, and I think he likes it.
Yeah, I do.
If you've just joined in, you're listening to Jazz Outside the Box, your space for sonic engagements. And your host is your boy, Zuko Yigi, broadcasting live from East London studios. And your guest this evening is none other but Theo Mgaza, a beautiful musician. Theo, we're blessed to have you, man.
Oh, thank you very
And
much.
never take it lightly. The East London celebrates your greatness. And there's probably another young boy, way younger than Wena, and they want to follow, you know, they want to take up the bait and they want to pursue this thing.
Yeah.
And because maybe they've seen you or someone bigger, but what is your word to them?
My word to them is they must always be humble,
Okay.
and they must always stay true to themselves,
Okay.
and they must be confident, and they must be also very optimistic, you know,
Okay.
of the future, because you don't know what tomorrow holds.
Okay.
So that's my word to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And tomorrow it is. We're playing a concert with Theo Mgaza. It's gonna be a beautiful one. He headlines a beautiful concert that's taking place at Legends Creative Hub tomorrow, which is part of the October series, and it is entitled Theo's Dream. And he's got a dream, and his dream is to pursue his music career, not in South Africa, but abroad. And a lot of people are rallying behind the dream. And tomorrow, we're going to be there to cement this dream and transpose it to even greater heights. We are hoping that you're going to come with us, that you're going to join this beautiful invention and celebrate with us. I think this is your first concert in East London.
Yeah, it's my first. It's my first.
And a lot of people, man, are vouching that, they're going to be there, full swing and in support of this beautiful um, episode, which really highlights an exit point to where you're going. We're gonna be there, man. It's gonna be
Yeah.
beautiful.
And I also want to thank the Legends Creative Hub and the Sindwan Scene curatorship. It has made a platform for me to stand firm.
Yeah.
So thanks. I would like to thank the people who supported me throughout the journey, and even you.
No. I mean, you. There's a number of people that have, contributed to this, reality, and we thank all of them. And at the center of it is your family, umakulu, umalume, umama, siblings, and we've been seeing all the messages.
Yeah.
We've been seeing all the messages. It gives us joy to see the extent to which you celebrated in East London. It gives us hope that people will join hands and rally behind this, dream and wish, which is becoming a reality as the time progresses. We are here, we are witnesses, and it is coming together. And we'd like to thank everyone who's been with us. Beautiful people, we are shutting the door, but just for a while until we meet again. There's beautiful things that we are planning for October, and there's special guests who will be joining us, sharing, novel stories and groundbreaking experiences with us. And we just hope that we'll see each other next week on Wednesday. It's the time. I don't really have to remind you, but I will because I love you so much. So let's meet next week. It's going to be beautiful. Let's play you some nice music as a way to negotiate our exit point. Beautiful people, we love you so much. Let's us see you um sometime next week. And we'll play you a beautiful song by Anders Gade, an East London boy, born rather, entitled I Remember Somagwaza. Until next time, we love you. Bye bye.